Okay, you guys, here is a trade that I am in. And by the way, we'll see if it hits my TP. I've already moved my stop loss into break even. And you say, well, it's only 114 bucks. Yeah, but when you're dealing with prop firm accounts, the biggest thing is you don't want to try to go for home runs because of the daily drawdown limit or the trailing drawdown limits. So the best thing to do is to have multiple accounts. So just consider if you had like and I'll get to the number of wins and all that stuff. You're looking at another one. I didn't even send this one out to the group because I have sent out one already, and I hopped in this one. I don't like to risk too many trades at one time, but this would have been trade number 17 in a row. But the other one already hit target, so I'll go to that one in a minute. But just think about it. All right, so you're looking at right now as we're looking at the screen, it's like 108 bucks, something like that. 110. Let's clear it to 110. Well, 108, that's where it was. 111 now. 114, 113, 112. Are you going to hit my target? Let's just do 110. Okay, so let's say you got 110 on one trade, but then you times that by 5 accounts. Okay, so what you actually made is $550 on one trade. And then if you do that once a day, times that by 5 days a week, you are looking at 2,750 bucks. So let me do that number again. $110 a day on one account, but you have like 5 accounts, okay? And that would be $550 a day times 5 days a week. You're seeing you're making 2,750 bucks, and you see it's still going down. So as I'm recording this thing, this blue line right here is my target. For those who don't know, let's see if it's going to hit 125, and target has been hit. There we go. So I should have sent that one out. That would have been trade number 17 in a row. But anyway, so now if you times this is what you make in a week, times 4 weeks, you're making $11,000 a month. So that's how that works. So you don't need to have massive winning trades on every single trade you take. You just multiply it across the board horizontally across a number of at least 5 accounts, and you're making a decent income for yourself. And this is something I learned from Dr. Elvis. All right, so now let's get into the trade that I actually sent to the group, which was this one in Q. And I actually marked it up on a previous video that I've recorded, but I didn't like it, so I'm re-recording it. So I'm going to do this over again so you guys can see it. Now, keep in mind, I do have a trading system, but you see I have it on Blink because this is my secret sauce. I'm just showing you guys if you want to manually mark up your charts to find trades, you can. But if you want to get my secret sauce, I'm not giving it away actually anymore. I'm actually, that's what I got the group for. So, if you want to be a part of my group and get these winning trades, that's cool. If not, that's cool. You can still just learn from my videos I do. Okay. I was doing free classes for many of you who follow me. I've been doing free classes for so many years, no cost, no nothing, just show up every Wednesday. And, that was that. But, at this point, I just feel like, hey, I've done plenty of free stuff. So if you value what I have to bring to the table, then the little small subscription fee won't be anything to you. And as you can see right here, this white line, and let me change this white line to a different color. What's your favorite color? You say green? Okay, I'll pick green. So this green line is actually where our target was. So as you can see, by me just drawing the horizontal lines, parallel lines, and if I do this, let me clean this up a bit and connect the tops and bring that down, and you'll see the tops connected right about there. Okay, so now you can see, and I like the 4 minute time frame. Some people like the 1 minute, 2 minute, or the 5 minute. I like the four. It's kind of like in between them, so you kind of get pretty clear direction on what's going on. Man, I could have held that trade longer. Look at this bad boy still dropping as we speak. So anyway, here's where we were when we entered the trade. And again, if you're using the big boy and big boys and small boys, what do I mean by that? Big boy means NQ, which is this one, okay? NQ, which is what a lot of people in the futures market like to trade. That's the big boy. I call them big boy versus little boy. If you have a small account or a prop firm account, I don't recommend you using the big boys. I recommend you using the little boys. Little boys mean just put an M in front of it. It's the same exact trade, but you're risking far less on the account because with the big boy, now if you have a 100K account with a $5,000 drawdown limit or something like that, that's a different story, okay? But many of you guys are just doing these 50K accounts, and so their daily drawdown limit is not a lot of money, and one loss on here can wipe you out. So that's why I like using the little boys. Okay, the little boys right here, it's the same exact thing, except for it's less expensive. Okay, so think of it, if you're in the Forex market, as trading standard lots versus mini lots. It's the same, pretty much the same thing, except for they don't call it standard lots and mini lots. They have this NQ, which is the NASDAQ, or they have MNQ. And the same thing for the YM, which is for the US 30. They have MYM or MYM. Okay. So basically, right here, I sent this trade out, and you can see it's still dropping. We would have made even more and more and more, but I just targeted from here to here, because even from here to here with a small contract, just one of these will still equal to about 100 and no, I made $200 on this one trade. So again, going back to the numbers, okay, just tonight off of the trades, I did 200 on NQ, plus, as you see, guys, seen, I did about 125 on the MYM. So it gave me a grand total of 325 for the evening on two easy trades. Now, if I multiply that by 5 accounts, that means I made 1625. If you multiply that by 5 days a week, again, I know you're not going to win every single day of the week, but you can see. Okay, there you go. So again, let's do that again. 325 times 5 accounts. That's 1,625 for just these trades that I just did. Then you multiply that by 5 days a week, which means you're only looking for how many trades? 2 or 3 trades a week to get that number. And that's how much you're ranking around in a monthly monthly status. Okay. All right. Now, getting rid of that, the other thing I wanted to show you guys is, let me send you these screenshots. So right now in my personal group where I'm sending out my personal trades, and I'll get to the other group stuff because we're rocking it all across the board, whether you're in a copycat service, whether you're trading live with Miss Jenny in the futures Asian session. It's just weird. Our group is on fire. Nobody's doing what we're doing. So anyway, as you can see, I sent this out, and so far this week, it's only going. This is only Monday. This is only Monday. Tomorrow's Tuesday. So I sent out 3 trades so far this week, and as you can see, all 3 of these trades won. 3 for 3, no losses. Overall, since I've been sending out these trades and tracking them, we are at 37 and 7. So if you take the 7 away and 7 here, that means we have 30 winning trades. And by the way, these losses came early on when I started because I was trading more pairs than I should have. And when I eliminated a lot of those pairs, like I told you guys before in the previous video, it just astronomically raised my win rate dramatically. So these losses we haven't had a loss going on 2.5 to 3 weeks. So as you can see, we are on a 16 win in a row record. Now, again, that doesn't mean we're not going to lose a trade here or there. We will, but just showing you guys what's possible. Now, let me show you something else. Let me take a screenshot of this. And this is another one where we're 100% win rate for the week so far. And this is for our for the Forex. Forex trade copier. As you guys can see, we've sent out how many trades? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We sent out 5 trades. And by the way, we just closed this trade just a few minutes ago before I started recording. Yeah, we took a trade right here and got 22 more pips. So far we have 1 break even and the rest are winners. So we have 4 winners, no losses, 413 pips, and we are at 100% win rate so far for now. Oh, I shouldn't do that. That looks like something else. Okay, moving on. Yeah, about that there. All right, so let me go to our website so you guys, if you are interested. So this is our website for the future service. If you want my personal trade alerts, then you want to go right here and sign up for the Asian session. But again, it's not technically the Asian session anymore because since we no longer do classes, because a lot of people were just getting off work and they weren't able to make it, so that actually freed us up to be able to take trades whenever the market was available. So I can send my trades out anytime, and you just be in my private Telegram group, and you'll receive alerts when I do. Okay, so if you want that, that's the Asian session. If you want the New York session, that's right here. Now, if you want to be in our copycat service, and let me give you that website. So in the copycat service, super easy copycat.com. And I got the sniffles, guys. I went to that event, spoke at that event, and came back not feeling well. So trying to just kind of bear with me a bit, guys. Give me a second. Okay. So right here, you can see this is our website, Super Easy Copycat. You can just click right here and join. If you want to see how the website actually works, you can just click right here and see how it works. And you'll see that right here, when I take a trade, it's going to copy onto your account. When I close the trade here, it's just going to close out here. And inside of here, we have several different options. If you want to be copied on the gold trades, if you want to be copied on the U.S. oil and silver, if you want to be copied on the indices, or if you want to be copied. Now, the indice copier is not the same as trading the futures trades. Okay, they're totally different. Just to keep everything transparent for you guys, they're not the same thing. And also we have the Forex copier, and so forth. So we got several different options. We also got combo packs, which will get discounts. So again, supereasycopycat.com is the website for that, and futrix.com is the other. Okay, all right, you guys. Peace and hair grease. The links will be in the thumbnail as well. Thank you.